Hi there, my name is James Bayfield. I'm known as America's #1 short sale debt negotiator. What it is, what it do. I'm fired up. Just got back from church. I felt charged up. I received the Holy Ghost. I received the fire. Ooh, I'm fired up. Listen, man. If you're not living the American dream, if you're not accomplishing your purpose in life, if you're not living to your core desire, if you're not getting things done, get ready, get fired up, get excited, get your pen out, because I'm about to drop some nuggets on you. Matter of fact, I'm about to drop 21 nugget. I'm about to drop 21 nugget to get your life right. I call it a 21 gold nugget life success secrets. Yes, these are secrets, because if you knew them, you will live your American dream, but you don't know the American dream. You don't know the secrets. 21 gold nuggets, life success secrets. My name is James Bayfield. I'm known as America's #1 short sale debt negotiator. I am an entrepreneur. I am a paralegal. I am a success story. I'm the American dream, and I'm going to teach you, show you how to get it done. Some people call me a businessman. Some people call me the legal man. Call me what you want to call me. But today is about you. It's about your life. I need you to live your life. The key to an entrepreneur success in business is strategic advertisement and marketing. No audience, no leads, no customer, no people equal no money. Be inspired to invest aggressively in your marketing and advertisement. Hit the market, hit the media, hit it with a strong message. Do it now. Be hard at it. The key to an entrepreneur's success in business is strategic advertisement and marketing. The key to an entrepreneur's success in business is strategic advertisement and marketing. No audience, no leads, no customer, no people equal no money. You want to get money? The key to entrepreneur success in business is strategic advertisement and marketing. The great James Bayfield, that'd be me, said that. It's my quote. You must go out there and create an audience. You must go out there and create a network. You must go out there creating opportunities for people to come see what you got. See, the reason why people fail in business is for that one key element they missed in their business. They fail to plan a strategic advertisement program and marketing. They fail to plan and execute a strategic advertisement and marketing program. That's right. You want to be a successful entrepreneur? Before you take the money for personnel, product, and service, get the message out. Put it on the street. Let them know you're in the business. Are you tired of not living to your full potential? Are you tired of not living to your full potential? Get ready to discover successful millionaire secrets. It's 21 of them. 21 gold nuggets, likes, success secrets. Number 1, you gotta have goals. Secret number 1 is goals. See, goals gonna give you drive. Goals gonna give you determination. Goals gonna give you the reason to get up in the morning. Goals. You need goals. See, without goals, people ask you, what do you want to be? What you want to do? The answer can only be, I don't know. You know why? Because you don't have no goals. You need goals. What is your goals today? Is your goals to make money? Is your goal to get married? Is your goal to get saved? If your goal to get a job? If your goal to go to school? What is your goal? Because I don't know your goals. Only you know your goals. But here's the secret. You gotta write it down. You gotta write your goals down. You gotta write your goals down. You got to write your goals down. You gotta write your goals, because if you don't write your goals down, then you cannot send no signal to your brain to look out for the opportunity that you may see. And you got to be specific. You got to be clear on your goals. What exactly that you want? What do you want to do? What do you like to do? Is it a new vocation you're looking for? Or are you looking for a new career? You got to be specific. You got to be detailed. You got to create your own worksheet So when the goals come, you can see the goal. How do you know you have not already accomplished your goal? You know why? Because you don't know what your goal is. If your goal is to eat today, make it your goal to eat the type of food you want to eat. What is your daily goal for today? Is it food? Is it money? What amount? How much? Is it to lose weight? How many pounds? Is it to exercise? How many minutes? Your goals got to be specific. Goals are the key to your success. Goals are drivers that will allow you, give you permission to go hard. Hard body. You heard that term, right? That means go hard. But if you don't have goals, it's almost like you have no purpose. You have to have goals. Goal. What is your goal? Write it down. What is your relationship goal? Write it down. What is your finance goal? Write it down. What is your education goal? Write it down. How high do you want to go in life? Because I'm telling you, until you start reading and writing your goals down, you're never going to accomplish anything. Goals are the key to success. Goal nugget number 1 is goal, because I love goals. I write my goals down and I review my goals. I write my goals in the refrigerator. I review my goal. I write my goals in the wall. I review my goals. I need you to write your goals down. Matter of fact, write your goal down. Send it to an email to me. Go to my website, jamesbayfield.com. Put it on my database. Put it on your wall. Be accountable. Let people know that you're going to be successful as well. See, goals give you the drive. Goals allow you to achieve the American dream. What is your financial goal? Because we can have a goal for better relationship, better parenting, a better career, a better job. You need your finance. But without your finance, a lot of things cannot happen. That's how important it is. That's how vital it is. That's why I need you to be specific and clear about how much money you need, so you can determine what action, what activity you must get yourself involved so you can accomplish that goal. Secret number 2. This is a gold nugget. Secret number 2. I call it passion. What is your passion? What do you love to do? What do you hate to do? What one thing would you do today if I didn't offer you any money? What do you do every day that's not an effort to you at all? What do you do every day that require no energy, that you will do regardless? What is your passion? If your answer to me is I don't know what I like to do, what's my passion, you got to get out and explore. You got to get yourself a Greyhound bus ticket. You got to get a MetroCard bus ticket. You got to stop sightseeing. Go to different location. Go to heavier traffic area. Meditate. Travel. Go see. Go discover what you like. You got to go discover what you like, what you don't like, what you dislike, and what you hate. Because until you start living life according to your passion, you will never feel fulfilled. You want to be fulfilled? Do you want to be at peace? Do you want to be whole? But guess what you need? Passion. What's your drive? What excites you? What causes your body to turn to like electric? Because if you have no passion, my friend, if you have no passion, then you're going to be depressed, unfulfilled, feel let down. There are a lot of people out there walk around with no passion. They don't have no enthusiastic at all. They, what I call dead man. Their spirit is dead. They don't know what they want to be. And don't let it be you. Because you have an opportunity today to master secret number 2 by write that in your notebook called passion. Passion gonna give you reasons. Passion gonna give you drive. Passion gonna make you feel good and do good so you can get the goods. Secret number 3. Secret number 3. Write this down. It's called planning. You gotta plan your life. You gotta plan what you want to be when you grow up. You gotta plan everything. You gotta be strategic and tactful. Strategic means planning. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? You gotta plan it out. I hear a lot of people talk about business. I hear a lot of people talk about becoming a real estate investor. I hear a lot of people talk about being an entrepreneur. Guess what they fail to do? They fail to plan. If you fail to plan, you will fail in life. Planning. Secret number 4. You gotta be patient. After you define your passion, your goals, your planning, you gotta be patient. So you gotta know how to calm your spirit down. Wait, execute, plan, be diligent, patient. What does that mean? Well, some vocation, some career that you will attempt is going to require a 4-year education. Some are going to require a 6 years education. Some are going to require a 3-year postgraduate education. If you're not patient, you're going to quit. If you're not patient, you're not going to start. If you're not patient, you're just going to stay stale. So you got to be patient, because you will be tested in the process. It's a journey. You will be tested, but you got to be patient. You got to be calm. You got to be quiet. You got to keep it to yourself. You got to keep it clear. That's why you write your goals down. That's why you define your purpose in life. That's why you got your passion. That's why you need to be patient. Patience is what you need. Patience is what's going to get you to the next level. If you're not patient, you can forget about it. People are going to upset you. They're going to cut you in the front of the street. They're going to lie about you. They're going to talk about you. And when you have your goals, when you have your ideas, when you have your plan, you got to be patient. You got to give it a time to work, because your timing might not be the same timing with some ideas you have on your notebook. You got to break it down. You got to break it down by steps, tasks, and who would you have to recruit to get this stuff done. You got to be patient. Secret number 5. You got to be positive. Positivity is the number one thing that you need. You got to be positive. You got to be like so attractive that people are like, oh man, this guy just positive. This guy, somebody just stole his car. He's positive. Somebody just broke into his house. He's positive. He just got fired from his job. He's still positive. You got to be positive. Positivity is what a lot of hustlers doesn't have. People call it hate. Don't be a hater. Be a lover. Love everything. Be optimistic about everything. Don't be a pessimist. If someone comes to you with an opportunity, you look at your goals, you look at your plans. If it's in that space, that's the Holy Spirit, that's the energy trying to give you direction, trying to give you clarity and opportunity about what you got to do. So it's time to be positive. Receive that. Say, us, I received that, brother. I received that. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm positive. Secret number 6, your attitude. Your attitude is the reason why you will succeed or fail in life. Your attitude is everything. Your attitude got to be so big that you don't not sweat small items. Your attitude got to be so big that you do not sweat small stuff. Attitude. The number one business killer is bad attitude. Let's define bad attitude. An attitude is like when your spirit get angry, when you have like patience, when you like the waiting period, and you respond as aggressive, respond as like I don't care, respond as like you're ready to quit. That's a bad attitude. A bad attitude, you'll never make it in life. A bad attitude, you'll never achieve anything. A bad attitude cause you to quit. A bad attitude would cause people not to like you. A bad attitude would cause people to move away from you. Attitude. Attitude is the key to success. Your attitude is your altitude. Your attitude is taking to the next level. So what do? Always smile. Always read your Bible. Always play good music. What that does, positive music. Feeling music. Pump your music. Yeah. You got to pump yourself up so you can be in a great attitude. Smile. Whenever you see your enemy, smile. Say, hi, how you doing? Extend your hands and shake their hand and smile. See, when you got a plan, you focus. You got your God plan. You got your spirit plan. You got your goals down. Only thing you can be is positive. See, you don't have time to be negative. Positive is what's going to get you to the next level. Positive is what's going to allow people to come to your life to bless you, to help you accomplish your goals. If your goals is financial, positive, good attitudes, it was going to allow you to do so. If you got a negative attitude, your girlfriend gonna leave you, your kids not gonna like you, your wife gonna leave you, your husband gonna leave you. There are a lot of people that let their circumstance dictate their attitude, their feeling, their life. Attitude is what's gonna make you there. Attitude is gonna get you to the next level. Bad attitude is just bad. So be positive. Have a great attitude. Have a great attitude. That was secret number 6. Attitude. Secret number 7 is your thinking. Stinking thinking will lead you to the poorhouse. Stinking thinking will lead you to poverty. Do you want to be broke? Do you want to be poor? Stop thinking poor, then you will not be poor. Stop thinking right. Your thinking is everything. You change your thinking, you can change your life. Well, Brother James, how do I change my thinking? Read. Head to the library. Read the subject that passions you. Develop your mind. Enroll in your local community college. Enroll in a 4-year school. Enroll in a master's program. Enroll in a PhD program. Enroll in a business program that will change your thinking. Because see, knowledge is the key. But once you acquire specialized knowledge, the door will be wide open. So you got to change your thinking about relationship, your thinking about business, change your thinking about finance, change your thinking about debt, good debt, bad debt. You got to change your thinking. If you do not change your thinking, you will not be successful. You got to change your thinking for the best. So what do you want? Where do you want to go? Change your thinking to align for where you want to go. Because if you do not do that, my friend, the life will be over as we know it. You will be stuck and mediocre. You will be stuck at this low-paying job. You will be stuck wherever you at until you change your thinking. Change your thinking. Think big and get big. What do you want to live? What kind of car you want to drive? What do you want to worship? What kind of people you want to be around? Change your thinking so you could attract those people. Success is all about how you think. How you think is everything. Change your thinking. How can you change your thinking if you're not reading? See, I could tell you all day, all night to change your thinking. I could tell you all day, all night to change your thinking. I'm going to say it one more time. I could tell you all day, all night to change your thinking. But what you got to do to change your thinking, you got to start reading. You got to start using this Google database to research the topics that's going to help enhance your life. How you change your thinking about finance. Google finance. What do you want to know about debt? What do you want to know about credit? How do you know about judgments, creditors? Learn what needs to be learned. Change your thinking. Be positive. Be welcome change. Welcome change. If you're not where you need to be right now, if you're not successful in life right now, if you're depressed right now, if you lack knowledge in areas that matters to you, you got to read so you can change your thinking and light your mind. See, your mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Your mind is where the information goes. That change your thinking. Because see, otherwise, You're going to be reacting to everybody else's instructions, everybody else's information. They're going to form your belief. So your thinking, your information form your beliefs. So work on your thinking. Secret number 8, gold nugget, desire. First, before you can achieve anything, before you can acquire anything, you must have desire. What is your desire? You have a desire to be rich? You have a desire to be poor? You say, oh, Brother James, I don't want to be poor. Yeah, but what are you doing? Did you write your goal down? Did you do the exercise? Did you write your wants down? Do you know what you want? What kind of girlfriend you want? What kind of wife you want? What family type you want to come from? What career choices she have? How tall should she be? Should she be skinny? Should she be fat? How much pounds should she weigh? What do you want? How much money do you want? Where do you want your money to come from? What is your current vocation? What is your skill set? What have you done to prepare yourself for that thing you want? Desire. I desire to be rich. Repeat that to me, James. I desire to be rich. See, you got to be desired to be rich. Everybody wants to be rich, but I want you to be desired to be rich. Do this exercise. Do the steps. Follow the map. The road to financial freedom is a map. It's already laid out. It's right here on this 21 gold nugget like success secrets. See, the millionaires know this, and they keep it to themselves because you know why? They don't want to deal with your bad attitude. They don't want to have time to tell you to take a class, do training, seek mentorship, or be cheap. You must invest in yourself. See, when I want to learn something, folks, there's 2 things I do. I seek a mentor. I seek a professional. I seek someone with that experience. And I also go online, enroll in an online university. I also find what local community college or 4-year college I could take a continuing education class. That's the secret to me. So I can learn. So I can learn and master their skills. Because see, I like information delivered to me in a certain format. And I like it step by steps. I like it on an outline. I want to get fundamentals. I want to get the foundation. Then I want to get the meat. Then I want to do the exercise. See, when you enrolled in college, these are the format that's currently running. See, they're gonna give you the fundamental. They're gonna give you the foundation, right? That's why every course has a prerequisite. Every course has a prerequisite. There's a reason why it's have a prerequisite. They want to make sure you have the right background. They want to make sure you have the right background, so you don't get into a class that you're not gonna succeed in. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to do these things. You got to have desire. Secret number 9, faith. Some people call it applied faith. People are just plain faith. You got to have faith. If you do not have faith, you're not going to accomplish anything. Faith is what believe. Man, they have a scripture in the Bible, I think it's the book of Hebrew, that talks about faith is. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. That means you're not going to see it. So don't look for it. You're not going to see it. You got to believe. If you believe you're going to lose 5 pounds, your faith has to be activated. You have to activate the faith because the Father said that He has already done everything for you already. But you have to apply your faith. You have to apply your belief. Guess what gives you a lot of confidence, folks? When you study, when you read, when you go to training. Like when I go to court to represent myself or a client on a particular case, I have faith in the outcome I'm going to get. You know why? Because I done studied the CPLR. I done studied the real estate practices law. I done studied the law. So when you study the law, I have faith. So you have to study the areas that you need to have faith in. We call it applied faith. You got to believe. You don't want to have blind faith. Blind faith is just believing just for anything. No. A lot of people believe they're going to be rich. What are you doing to get rich? What are you doing? I mean, I hear some broadcast that goes the wealth of the millionaires is about to be transferred into the Christians. Folks, let me tell you something. Somebody's wealth can be transferred to you through lawsuits, to the lotto. But if you don't have discipline, if you don't have training, if you don't have faith, you're not going to be able to maintain that. It's not going to happen for you. It's not going to happen for you. So faith, don't have blind faith. Have real faith. Practice real faith, real belief. Because don't doom yourself. Don't be unrealistic. If you know you've been eating chicken wing and hot sauce, ice cream at night, Popeye chicken and fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, and you're trying to lose weight, don't have faith you're going to lose weight. You have to do a little work. Faith without works is dead. You heard that, right? Faith without works is dead. Faith without good works, clarity work, is dead. So, we don't want to be dead. If you're going to lose weight, your goal is to lose 5 pounds. You gotta have to watch what you eat for that week. You're gonna have to struggle. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to eat cabbage, salad. You have to get yourself an accountability coach. Yes, you have to get yourself an accountability coach, a nutritional person, a personal trainer to help you burn your sweat. The most important thing is your intake. You know, I have a special young lady. She's a personal trainer, fitness trainer. She said, James, I'm gonna wire your mouth shut. I said, you're gonna wire my mouth shut? She said, James, I want you to stop eating. I said, I'm trying. You see, I haven't been fully committed to it. But if I have faith that I'm gonna lose weight, and I don't do any the physical things that I need to do to make myself lose weight, I'm not gonna lose weight. I don't care how much faith I have, it's just not gonna happen. I can have faith I'm gonna win the lottery. That's, to me, is blind faith. That's why a lot of people don't play the lotto. Because people that play the lotto usually have strategies, they have dreams, they have ideas. They have a reason to believe that they're going to succeed. Faith is the mother lode. Faith is the key to get you where you need to go. Preparation and faith, you will be a winner. But if you don't have preparation, like I went to paralegal school, so I have faith I could get a job as a paralegal. I went to school as a network engineer. I have faith I could get a job as a network engineer. I have a bachelor's degree in public administration. I have faith I could get a governmental job. I have a master's degree in public administration. I have faith I could get a management position. I don't even think about it. I walk in there full confidence. Faith is like confidence. I walked in there, hi, my name is James Bayfield. I'm applying for a director position. Yes, $120,000 per year. Yes, $150,000 per year. My faith tells me I'm going to get that job. You need to have those type of faith. So you need to prepare yourself. Don't be stupid. Don't be blind. Don't fool yourself. Be prepared and apply faith. That was secret number 9. That's a big nugget, people. That's one of the misconceptions of people. They don't understand faith. You got to believe. You got to believe. Then you got to use the scriptures. You got to read those scriptures in your book, and you got to make a confession to God. Say, God, I believe you I'm successful today. God, I believe I'm going to get into law school, Lord. Lord, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to pass this exam. But guess what Lord wants you to do? He wants you to practice your LSAT. Well, he wants you to take an LSAT class. See, all these things out there for you already. But you got to prepare yourself. What it is, you don't have patience. What it is, you don't have positivity. As a result, your faith become weak. I'm not sure if I'm going to get in. I'm not sure I'm going to win the outcome. So when I go to court to people, I go to court with evidence, verifiable evidence. I go with the contract. I get with the original documents. I go with my strategy. I go with the law. I go with what the law says. I go with the statutes in my hand. I go with the case law from the appellate division in my hands. So I have faith. I'm going to get a positive outcome. I have faith. See, everything comes down to the standard. You got to know the standard of the activity you get involved in, so you can apply faith. So if you want to be rich, prepare yourself for rich. Attend seminars on making money. Attend seminars in building business. Attend seminars in marketing. And attend seminars how to recruit personnel. Attend seminars how to do outsources. Attend seminars that's going to help you accomplish your goal. So when you do put faith into it, you put your spiritual understanding into it, you guarantee the results. Otherwise, what do you want to be rich for? What have you done to get rich? Did you take a new class? Did you take a class, some university, some college? Did you go to a seminar? Did you bought a book? What did you do? You got to do something, folks. Faith without works is dead. You got to do something. You got to prepare yourself. You got to plan. Because if you don't plan, you can forget about it. Faith will not work for you. Secret number 10. We call it auto-suggestion. See, it's a thing in your mind. So your mind thinking pictures, right? Your mind thinking pictures. Like right now, people suggest things to you, right? You got to be careful what people are suggesting to you. Suggestion is a powerful thing. Suggestion is a powerful device, but you got to listen up. You got to pay attention what the suggestion is. If I say I suggest you go to law school, and I have to ask myself, what makes him say I should go to law school? Am I arguing all the time? Is it because I'm good with law? Is it because I'm real detailed? See, these are suggestions. Suggestion is secret number 10. Secret number 11, specialized knowledge. The key to success, folks, is specialized knowledge. What is your niche? What is your strength? What is that one thing you call specialized knowledge? Like myself, I have a lot of specialized knowledge. I know how to speak, I'm speaking to you. I know how to train, that's specialized knowledge as a public speaker. But guess what? I also got specialized knowledge as a network engineer. I also got specialized knowledge as a litigation paralegal. What does that mean? That means I'm a litigator. That means you bring it, I cook it up. See, that's specialized knowledge. This thing, I have vocation. That means I go to anywhere in America, in the world, because I have specialized knowledge. I have specialized skills that I could eat. I could put food in my table, in my family table. I could be a responsible person. See, if you don't have specialized knowledge, which is what a lot of people lack, you will fail in life. You're not going to be successful. So be a chef, be a cook, be a clean person, be a preacher, be a pastor, be a bishop. Be somebody. Develop your skills. Be a graphic designer. Be a network engineer. Be a record label producer. Be an artist. But you gotta have specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is secret number 11. You gotta have those kind of knowledge. Specialized knowledge is the skills. What is your unique skills? How do we set you apart from the others? See, back in the days, people used to go to college, major in liberal arts. Liberal art. It said liberal and arts. See? Liberal and arts. A lot of individuals, I'm glad they went to college, but the problem is when they got out, they don't know what they wanted to be. They scatter all over town looking for a job. If they end up in small cities, you know what ended up happening? They starve. They complain. It ain't no job around here. Companies want people with specialized skills, specialized knowledge. What is your specialized knowledge? Is it finance? Is it accounting? Is it taxation? Is it law? What is it? Is it training? You must be specific on that. If you're not specific on that, you're not going to eat. See, folks, there's nothing wrong with a person with a job. I hear this new theme right now. Everybody wants to be their own boss. Everybody wants to be their own independent person. But if you're lazy, You are unorganized. You are uneducated. You don't have specialized knowledge. Why should you even think to be your own businessman? What make you think you're gonna be successful? It's not gonna happen for you because you don't have specialized knowledge. People that start a company, they have specialized knowledge, and they have courage. They have heart. They have the ability to go with months and weeks and without needing much. They commit. They have what I call the 4 C's. Yes, the 4 C's. Because the 4 C's allow you to be strong, be committed. You need specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is what allowed me to have the confidence that I have. I don't worry about a job. I don't worry about my bills because I have specialized knowledge. Right, I could go and get a job as a Cisco engineer because I'm Cisco certified. I'm Microsoft certified. I'm internet certified. I'm a marketing person certified. See, when you become certified, you will always eat. You will have food on your table. You will always live. You could go to most market and be successful. I could move to any city in America. If it's the right assignment for me, I will become successful. That's why I never worry. I never worry. When the devil attack me, when people attack me, it don't bother me because I have specialized skills. When you have specialized skills, you have options. You want options? Write your skills down. Next to your skill set, write down the amount of money people will pay you to do your skill set. Write down the amount of money companies will pay you to do your skill set. Some skill set only worth a couple dollars. Some skill set worth a lot more. I don't know what yours worth. You gotta discover what it is. Secret number 12, imagination. Imaginations are images. Images in your mind that you see, imagine. Close your eyes right now. If you're driving, just don't close your eyes. But if you're not driving, close your eyes right now. What do you see? Do you see a car? Do you see the things you want on your goal sheet? Do you see a beautiful wife coming at you? Do you see your clothes? Do you see your children coming at you, calling daddy, daddy, mommy, mommy? Do you see a beautiful sister? Say, hey, brother. Do you see your cousin? Hey, cousin. Do you see that? Close your eye. Imagine so you can see it. Create the picture in your mind. What kind of car you want? Put that picture in your mind. They call that the law of attraction. Create that image in your mind. You'll be successful. What kind of job you want? Create that job in your mind. Write it down. Imagine you're successful. Imagine you lose 10 pounds. Feel that way. You feel that moving? See your arms popping out? Imagine. Be excited. Be rejoicing. Be grateful. Imagine God and earth looking at you. So say, son. God saying, son, I'm proud of you. Imagine God telling you he's proud of you. Imagine your grandmother telling you she's proud of you. Imagine your grandfather hugging you. He's proud of you. Imagine your friends hugging you. Imagine your principal. Imagine you having all the money you need. Close your eyes. Imagine. See yourself. Imagination is a powerful weapon. Folks, every morning I meditate. I imagine my family being successful. I imagine myself accomplishing my goal. I imagine myself winning in court. So imagine help you lose your fear. Yeah, imagine help you gain power. Imagine help you succeed in life. Imagination is powerful. Close your eyes. Do it now. Do it for the children. Do it for yourself. Do it. Imagine you have a luxury home. Imagine that you accomplish your goals. You got to imagine things. You got to see yourself in a foreign country just traveling. Imagine people serving you food. Imagine somebody's cleaning your house. Imagination. Oh man, imagination. Secret number 12. I do it all the time. I'm a dreamer. You got to dream. You got to dream. You got to plan. You got to implement. Imagination is the key to your success. You got to imagine. Secret number 13. You got to be organized. Folks, a lot of people fail in life because they were not organized. You got to be organized. organized. You got to write things down. You got to write detail. You got to walk around with a legal notepad in your hand. I'm at church, I got a legal notebook in my hand. I'm in a meeting, I got a legal notepad in my hand. I'm driving my car, I got a legal notepad in my hand. You know why? Because I have to be organized. You gotta brain dump everything in your brain. You cannot let ideas live rent-free on your mind. Let me repeat this. You cannot let good ideas or bad ideas, but I prefer good ideas, live rent-free in your mind. You gotta write it down. You gotta organize. You gotta write it down. Organize yourself. You getting ready to take a class? Go to Staple. Get yourself a binder. Get yourself some divider and organize the idea so you can see. You gotta be organized. You gotta organize your friends. You gotta organize your relationship. You gotta organize everything in every area of your life. You gotta organize things. That means, what organization mean? You gotta prioritize. In your household, if you're a man, you're supposed to be the leader of that house. You gotta prioritize that. Somebody knock on your door, trying to sell some item, you need to go out there and open the door and say, hi, how you doing? My name is James Bayfield. How can I help you today? Well, I'm here to sell you some vacuums, sir. So, sir, well, I look at my plan. A vacuum is not on my plan because I have a maid service that take care of that. It's all great. Thank you. I'm glad you let me know. And they can move on. See, organization. You got to be organized. Organization is a team. Organization is a group. Organization is you. Organize, succeed. Organize, succeed. Mobilize, organize, succeed. You gotta organize yourself. You gotta prioritize your life. Because if you don't prioritize your life, you don't organize your life, you're not gonna succeed. So write it down. Write every detail down. That's secret number 13. You gotta organize. Secret number 14, folks. You gotta be decisive. Decision is your key to your place. Decision is your key to your freedom. You gotta be decisive. See, if you're not decisive, if you can't make a decision quick, fast, you're gonna miss opportunities. Opportunities will be here. Opportunity will be in your front face. Opportunity will be next to you. But you gotta be decisive. A lot of people miss opportunity. It's a great opportunity right now for you to buy real estate. It's a great opportunity right now for you to invest in different goals and different things that are going to give you the financial freedom that you want. But if you're not decisive in nature, if you don't become the type of person that decide quickly, you can't procrastinate. You got to be decisive. Decision is the key to your success. You want decision away for your success. You got to be decisive. Because if you're not decisive, you can forget it. If you're not decisive, you can forget it. Decision is the key. So when you see me in your seminar city, you got to sign up right now. Be decisive. When they make the altar call, you got to get up right now. If you're decisive, decision is judgment call. Because when you follow all these nuggets I'm giving you right now, it's going to be easy for you to make decisions. It's going to be easy for you to make a good decision. You're going to avoid bad decisions. In life, you're going to make some bad ones, you're going to make some good ones. I guarantee you, a decision is what you need. A decision is the key. Secret number 15, you got to be persistent. Yep, you got to be persistent. You got to be persistent. You can't give up. You got to be fired up. You can't give up. You got to be persistent. When you write your plan down, you know your passion, you got your goals, you got to be persistent. You got to be positive because you got that good thinking. You done made a decision. You got to be persistent. You got to keep on showing up. They tell you, I'm not hiring today. You got to keep on showing up. They said, you set your resume, then they call you. You got to keep on showing up. They said, well, you're sick. You got to keep on believing you're not sick. You got to keep on persistent. You got to keep on taking your medication. You got to keep on planning. You got to keep on praying. See, prayers are strong. You got to apply your faith. You got to be persistent. If you don't have persistence in your life, you're going to fail in a lot of things. If you don't have persistence in your life, you're not going to make it in a lot of areas. You got to be persistent. Secret number 15, persistent. Secret number 16, the mastermind group. Folks, I'm telling you right now, mastermind is nothing but a game, but this is a good game. The mastermind group, a lot of people don't understand what a mastermind group is. Mastermind group is a group of leaders, a group of men that have a common business, common ideas, like-minded individuals that meet up. They mastermind, they strategize. CEOs mastermind with other CEOs. The business owner mastermind with other business owners. Realtors mastermind with other realtors. They have a monthly meetings where they discuss ideas, they meet one another, they shake hands, they exchange ideas. That's what a mastermind do. A mastermind allow different people to come in and speak to a group. It's basically a membership. That's all it is. It's a private club membership. You go to a country club, that's a mastermind group. People go there just to play golf, to get exchange ideas, to cut deals. See, you gotta have a mastermind. You got to have a mastermind group. Mastermind group is what every entrepreneur needs to belong to. If you don't have one, create one. Meet one or two people. Talk about the ideas. A research idea you read. Talk about books you read. You got to talk about it. Secret number 17, feelings, emotions. They call that mystery feelings. How do you feel today? What you like? Do you know how to change your feeling? Feeling is your state. How do you feel? Do you feel depressed? Do you feel defeated? You can change that. Just get up. Get up. Turn on some powerful music. Your feeling dictate the outcome you get. Be enthused. Be optimistic. Be optimistic. Your feelings, your emotions, love. Choose to be a lover of people. Love your emotions. Your emotion dictates how your outcome. Your emotion dictates your outcome. So choose to be in joyful spirit. So what does that mean? Be in praise. Pray songs that make you feel good. Be around people that make you feel good, positive. Be around people that make you feel great. Feelings is everything. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling enthused. That's how you want to get up. When you get up in the morning, you want to pump your music. Get that blood flowing. Pump your music. Pump it up. Fire it up. Because you already got a plan. You already got a plan. Secret number 17, you got to pump it up. You got to feel good. Whenever you're feeling bad, put some positive music on. Pump it up. Pick up your kids. Give yourself motivation. That's what feelings is. Feeling is motivation. But feelings are temporary. That's why you got to make it a permanent thing. You got to constantly play positive music. You got to constantly be around positive people. You got to constantly be around things that make you feel good. Anywhere that you go that they don't celebrate you, they don't make you feel good, I got a hint for you. Don't go there no more. If you do drugs to make you feel bad, don't go there no more. If you eat food to make you feel bad, don't eat no more. Don't eat that no more. You got to control your emotion. Control your feelings. Some people call that emotional intelligence. I don't care what they call it, but choose to feel good so you can do good and get good. Secret number 18, your subconscious mind. You got to be careful about your subconscious mind. You got to be careful about the unspoken words. You got to be careful about what the people are saying subconsciously. Sometimes people will bring food around subconsciously to get you into thinking you want some food. You gotta protect your subconscious mind. See, a lot of things are subconscious. They like hint, chicken wing, hot sauce, hint. What you thinking? You thinking Chinese restaurant, ain't you? Because that's your subconscious mind talking to you. You have to understand your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is extremely vital. Subconscious mind It's how the crooks get to your spirit. It's how the people get into your space. You gotta be careful. So when someone stops calling you honey, baby, sweetheart, they're talking to your subconscious spirit. Be careful. Be very wary. That's how the con men get you. That's how certain things get to you. Subconscious. Be aware. Master your subconscious. Master your spirit, man. Master it. Be aware of it. Subconscious mind. Secret number 19 is your brain. You know how your brain works? Do you understand how your brain works? You have to understand how your brain works. See, let me tell you how your brain works. You got input, process, and output. Let me repeat it again. Your brain is input information. Your brain is like a supercomputer. It could do a lot of tasks, but your brain works better when you do it one task at a time. Task number 1, input. Input an idea. Then the idea must be processed so you can get an output. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand how the brain works. Input, process, and output. That's how your brain works, right? So when someone is talking to you, they're giving you ideas, shut up, because a lot of stuff will suck in. A lot of things to come to your brain so you can process it. So your reason man can determine logically does it make sense or does not make sense. Then you got to give it an output. So sometimes you can say, I receive it. That's it. Don't need to give an output. Not all brain activity requires an output. Some things you just got to take in because it's new information. Like this information I'm giving you right now, this stuff you takes in. You process it. But there's no output is based on your life changing, your behavior changing. That's your output. That's how the brain works. Right? Secret number 20. Fear. Fear is the motherland. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm afraid of heights. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid of height. I'm afraid of a few things. But there are a lot of things I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid to make money. I'm not afraid to go to law school. I'm not afraid to go to business school. I'm not afraid to do a lot of things. I'm not afraid to be a parent. You know why? I've been preparing myself. Some things you have to go to specialized experts. Prepare yourself. Like fear of height. Well, something of common sense. I have no business on a tall building walking in a legendary building. See, some fear are good fear. It's called fear is respect. You got to respect things. You got to honor things. If I see a blade in a butcher's shop is running 1,000 miles per hour, right? I don't put my hands on that. That's called respect for that blade. That's a good fear. What I'm saying is this: don't have fear. Live your life to the fullest. Write your plan down. Write your goals down. Implement the stuff like we just talked about. Implement the stuff we talked about. Implement the stuff. Implement the ideas without fear. Don't worry about fear. Fear always gonna be around. He like to hang out. He had it in the bottom of your stomach. He had it about left your gut. But don't worry about it. It's fear. But it's good fear and bad fear. Whenever you get in a bad feeling, open your mouth up. Say, fear, I'm not afraid of your fear. I'm going to succeed, fear, because the plan said I'm going to succeed. This is my step. I'm going to do it. Start talking to your fear. Don't let it consume your stomach. Like when I go to bridges, I'm afraid of bridges. I always been afraid of height. But I talk to myself. I said, self, you could do it. James, you could do it. You more than a conqueror, James. You're a superstar. You're a millionaire. You got more than enough. God has blessed you. God has empowered you. I have to talk to myself. That's how you overcome fear. You talk to yourself because fear is nothing but a thought. You have to interrupt your thought, right? Count 1 to 10, then say your name. 1, 2, say your name. James, see? You interrupt your thoughts. By interrupting your thoughts, right? Now, you can't go to 10. You didn't even get to 10. You only did 3. So, whenever I'm feeling fear, I'm feeling whatever it is, what I do, I stop. I think about it. I ask myself, what is that causing me to have this fear? Why am I feeling a certain way? Why am I feeling that way? Fear could ruin your life. Fear could paralyze you. Fear could keep you on the bench. Fear could keep you from achieving your American dream. My name is James Bayfield. My website is jamesbayfield.com. I just gave you 20 nuggets. I owe you one. I see you in Success Land.